here then? What are you up to?
There's a lady got spoke to you.
Yeah, but I just want to find out for myself. What's going on?
She just said she was at some, maybe see about some cars or something to have a look at.
Right. Yeah. What is your plan?
Just got good pictures of it, that's all. Yeah.
What's your name, buddy?
Matt.
Matt, what's your last name?
It's like I just explained it to the lady, I just rather not. I just do take pictures of police cars and stuff. If I go out doing it every time.
Any particular reason?
Yeah, I just don't want it going through the system all the time, that's all.
No, as in, why are you taking pictures of police cars?
Just a hobby.
Just a hobby?
Yeah.
There's been some information that you potentially been mingling around the car parks as well. Right. It's a bit strange though, isn't it?
I think what we're going to do, just to be on the safe side, well, we're going to detain you for the purposes of search, alright? It's only going to be a quick search. Alright?
How about that, guys? They promised us a look at they're just going to detain us. Right, so, what's the problem with that? What's your call number?
What's my con number? PC 15138 Melville.
15004.
Mate, there's no point getting a little bit aggy about it.
Well, there's no need for a search. I've come to take pictures. I explained to the lady.
It's a bit odd behaviour.
She said, no, it's not. There's pictures and videos all over YouTube, especially you lot with your rubber gloves searching people taking pictures.
You're
scumbags.
Right, so you've come here to take pictures of police cars and acorn of scumbags. You're going to be detained for the purpose of a search.
I couldn't care less. Couldn't care less.
Section 1 of pace.
Where you going?
Right, I'm going to put this down here.
My camera's on, alright?
I'll be having a copy of that as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So what we're going to do, we're searching now, and then as a result of this, we make a search record.
I'll put my foot on it.
Yeah. So as a result of the search, we're going to make a search record, alright?
Yeah, I know
you've got up to 3 months to claim for a copy of that search record, alright? Like I said, it's under section 1 of page.
What do you expect me to find?
We're not sure. Anything that might be related to...
You need to know what
exactly,
you're going to find. You don't just search someone and say you're not sure.
Anything relating to theft of motor vehicles, you know, vehicle interference. We have people that have stuff on them to try and open car doors and things like that.
I'm going to come here with all these cameras.
Well, that's what I'm not sure.
Check these numbers
as a result, that's what we're going to search. Alright?
These two are going to be famous. Get on with the search.
Safe side.
Get on with the search.
We're going to do it in our own time, sir. At the end of the day, you've come here, okay?
Which I'm entitled to do. Yeah, and other people
are going to allow me to talk. You're going to allow me to talk. You're
talking over you.
Right, fine. You've been detained for the purpose of search. I'm not quite explain. It's been said that you've been walking in and around vehicles.
So?
Fine.
I have not been around any vehicles.
Allow me to explain why you're being detained. Allow me to explain why you're being detained. It's been alleged that you've been walking around the vehicles. That's a bit suspicious behaviour. You can be detained for the purpose of search. Yes, it is. You can be detained for the purpose of search to discover whether or not you've got anything on you linked to those offences.
The situation shows officers escalating a simple filming activity into a detention and search without proper justification. They fail to distinguish between unusual behavior and genuine criminal suspicion, which is a key policing skill. Although one officer correctly references section 1 of PACET, legal grounds for the search remain weak and unclear. When questioned, the officers cannot specify what prohibited items they expect to find, suggesting poor training or misuse of authority. The detention is based on an unverified allegation rather than observed behavior. Statements like "if you've got nothing to worry about" further undermine legal standards. Lawful searches must be based on reasonable suspicion before being carried out.
You've got nothing to worry about.
Guess what else I haven't got on me? Any ID numbnuts, so crack on.
That's absolutely fine.
You're not going to find out.
That's fine, no worries. You got anything sharp or anything on you?
Nothing.
No, nothing that's going to hurt
Chewing
me.
gum, car keys,
so we're from North Kent Police Station. Alright, we set our force number. It's 15004.
How's it gone from? She'll go and see if she can get some marked cars for us to have a look at.
Just going to put
a search.
What's that?
How's it gone from? I'll get you.
Just explain that to you, sir. It's been alleged that you've been walking in around between vehicles.
Why did she say she'd go and get someone to see if she could get some marked cars to look at?
I don't know. I wasn't there when that conversation happened.
Well, did she not fill you in?
She told us that you've been standing out here and looking to take pictures of
she never asked you that?
And then you walking around and potentially going to the other side of the barrier.
I never wanted to say, you've got cameras everywhere. Not
alleging that you have.
Check your cameras then before you start going and searching people.
We can detain you for the purpose. Section 1 of the Police and Criminal Act 1984.
No, you were section 26, Criminal Justice Act. Unlawful search.
No, section 1 of the Police and Criminal Act number.
You're getting reported.
That's absolutely fine. Section 1 of the Police and Criminal Act allows us to stop and detain people for the purpose of search to see whether or not they've got stolen or prohibited articles or any articles of used in the commission of an offence.
You thought I was going to look at a police car, right?
Well,
Not
that's
saying
what
that
we're not too sure. That's why we
don't know what you're up
on
to.
the safe side, isn't it?
I don't know what you're up to. That's not very nice, is it? I've been more than amicable with you and explaining to you.
You're not, you're the
Right, okay. I've been more than amicable with you and explaining.
What you call a WPC that shaves the front bits with a blunt razor.
So we're going to make a joke, are we?
Constable.
Happy?
Constable.
I'm going to put those back in those.
Like that, constable. Right.
No worries, sir.
Cheers, constable.
No worries at all.
So just be on the safe side. You say you've got nothing on you anyway, so that's all good. And we're all happy now. That means, you know, we're all happy. And
I don't care if you're happy or not. Go away.
Go away, yeah?
Go on.
Right.
You're dismissed. Move.
Don't talk to me like that.
Or else what? Or else what?
You don't need to talk to me like that, do you? I'm
Do one. You shouldn't have searched me. That's not amicable. Saying, oh, I'll go and get some police cars for you to have a look at, and it turns out, rather than helping me,
I never said that
you're going
to
to search
I never
me.
said that to you. Why would we get police cars out here for people to take pictures of? That's not what
Why did you say that,
We
mate?
don't have time to do that.
No, you don't. You have time to search photographers taking pictures, you jokers.
Right, and
Shift.
It's not the reason. Don't talk to me like that.
Shift.
I'm trying to explain
Shift.
to you. Trying to explain to you why you've been detained for the purpose of search. You don't like the fact you've been detained for the purpose of search.
It doesn't bother me.
Your behaviour.
You've made me a lot of money.
Doesn't bother
You've
you.
made me a lot of money.
You're filming us.
You've made me a lot of money and you've made yourselves famous.
This segment shows the situation becoming more tense as the auditor challenges the officer's actions. He questions their justification and suggests checking CCTV footage, which could quickly confirm whether any suspicious activity actually occurred. Instead, the officers ignore this less intrusive option and proceed with a search, raising concerns about proportionality and proper procedure, although the officers continue to reference legal powers under Section 1 of PCTV still fail to clearly explain what specific items they suspect or provide solid grounds for the search. The interaction then escalates into a verbal conflict, with both sides becoming frustrated. The auditor accuses the officers of abusing their authority, while the officers attempt to justify their actions but struggle to communicate effectively, ultimately making the situation more confrontational and unprofessional.
I'm just trying to explain to you why I've been detained. You don't like it.
You've already done it once.
I apologise for that.
No, you don't.
But the fact of the matter is that the manner of your
You're
behaviour...
a power-tripping egomaniac.
The manner of your behaviour...
Which is what? Having a look for some panda cars to take pictures of.
And you've been,
Have a look at all my Google reviews of all the police cars I've got photos of, and I don't get searched.
Well, you've been detained.
Why have you searched for taking pictures of a police car?
That's not the reason why you've been detained for the purpose of search.
Which was what?
I've literally just explained to you. It's been alleged that you've been walking around
Huntingdon, Cambridge Police Headquarters.
Sir, I'm not going to sit
I
here
walked
and
round the whole
I've explained to you
headquarters,
why-
in the yard and
I've explained-
everything,
right.
and they came and took me and they
I
showed me
highly-
the bikes.
I highly doubt it.
Look on YouTube then, you dick.
You don't need to call me that. Right, so
Look on YouTube
this
then.
conversation's
You
done.
won't though, will you?
This conversation's
Right, you're dismissed then.
Right,
Go away.
Is there anything else we can do to help?
No, go away.
Can we assist you in any
No,
other way?
go away.
No worries at all.
Go away.
You know where we are.
I'm going to look wherever I want to look now. You know I'm safe.
As long as you don't go past
I'm going
them barriers,
to take pictures of every staff car I can and put it on YouTube.
Right, as long as you don't go
And
past
that's
them
down to
barriers,
you.
it's all right.
You've done that to your staff.
I've explained it to you.
You've
sir.
done that to your staff.
All
You're
I'm
going to
saying-
get all these
all-
cars
all-
put on YouTube. You're going to get 100,000 views.
All I'd say is please don't
Do you
go on
believe
the,
that?
Please don't go on the other side of the barriers.
Do you believe that?
Please don't go on the other side of the barriers.
You're a scumbag. And read the comment. I hope your friends and family watch it and they see what piece of shit you are.
Well, you're being very polite to me, aren't you?
So, don't search me for no reason, just
I've
because I
just
went down
explained.
there.
So I'm not going to have this conversation.
Bugger off then.
Well, you keep talking to me.
Jog on.
There's front counter staff in if you do need
I don't
any
need
police
anything.
assistance,
I wouldn't
all right? You know
come
where
to
we
you
are for this.
pieces of shit for anything.
Sir,
That was a low trick. People are going to see what you've just done. How you try to trick someone. I could have had bloody learning difficulties or anything.
So I've explained to you why you've been detained.
What about someone with learning difficulties that likes police cars? You come and search them. You're absolute scumbag. You know there is nothing wrong with it.
Sir, you've been seen potentially walking in around this.
So, anyone that walks in and round a vehicle, do you come and search them?
If it's suspicious behaviour, yes, I would.
Suspicious.
So walking between vehicles is suspicious. What vehicles have I walked between? I haven't. I went down to that gate and I came back. I didn't go in the car park. I've not walked between any vehicles. So stop lying. It's all on camera.
That's the allegation that we got, sir.
Right, so someone's telling lies.
That's the information.
Its final part highlights ongoing tension and poor conflict handling by the officers. Despite completing the search, the officer fails to disengage and continues arguing, which only escalates the situation further. A professional response would have been to end the interaction calmly. The justification for the search remains weak, relying on a vague unverified allegation rather than clear reasonable suspicion. The auditor compares his experience with other police stations, pointing out inconsistency in how photography is treated while his language becomes abusive. Officers are expected to maintain professionalism and avoid reacting emotionally, especially when being filmed. Ultimately, The officer admits the search was based on second-hand information confirming a procedural failure and reinforcing concerns that the detention lacked proper legal...
I've got that lady's badge on here, innit, so I can find out who she is.
Absolutely fine, okay, but we've ascertained that you've got nothing on you. There's nothing for us to worry about. That's it. Simple. Done.
And if you want to take some pictures of the cars, feel free.
I will do. You don't have to tell me I can do it. I will do it.
Don't go past barriers and that's fine, alright?
Yeah, alright.
Right, you're going to be the scumbags of YouTube. Use lot. It's disgraceful what you've just done.
I apologise if you feel upset by it.
No, the whole of the UK is going to be upset by it.
We've made sure you haven't got anything on you, and that's the end.
I'm not going to be rude, but I will just tell you something, just for a fact. When that lady came out and she said about that, she said, oh, maybe go and ask someone if they can get some cars around for you to take pictures of. And I said, oh, that's only happened twice before. Like I said, at that one where he showed us round, Cambridge headquarters.
Yeah.
And I was just saying to the viewers, I was just saying, I think Kent Police Headquarter could be contender for Police Station of the Year award, which I give out every year. At the moment it's going to Newquay or, like I say, Huntingdon, and I said, we've got a third contender here, and then you just come out and you do this. How come no one else does it then? All the other police stations, what's your problem?
Well, I don't know what you've done at the other police stations.
Exactly the same. I've even gone in the yards and they've been alright.
So we've gone off the information that we've been provided with. Okay.
Right, well someone needs their ass kicking about it then, because it's disgraceful.
That's the information we've received. We've searched you. There's no problem. Okay. Yeah. You've got no articles on you that could potentially use in commission of offence. Problem solved.
Whoever reported it wants some serious words in the rear.
Obviously, police cars will be coming and going. They might see it as a bit suspicious behaviour.
I don't care.
I'm just explaining to you. They might say to you, "Oh, why are you taking photos and stuff?"
I'll tell them it's none of the business.
If you're amicable, then
I don't. Why would I be amicable? Look how far being amicable's got me so far. Do you see what I mean? Why would I be amicable now, you lot? I wouldn't, would I? Jesus! It wasn't suspicious. I told her exactly what I was doing. I wasn't down there doing what she said. Right, well, off you go then.
Well, I'm going to go back in. Okay, all I would say is that you might get other police coming.
I couldn't care less. I'll go through them like I don't know what if I do.
No worries at all, sir. Alright, thank you for your
I'll kick the backside.
In the final moments, the officers confirm the search found nothing and attempt to end the encounter, even allowing the auditor to continue taking photos. However, the damage is already done. What could have been a positive interaction turns negative due to a poorly justified search based on weak second-hand information. The auditor explains he initially intended to praise the station, but the officer's actions completely changed his perception. This highlights how unnecessary or heavy-handed policing can damage public trust. Despite the officers trying to justify their actions and offer advice, the auditor rejects it, pointing out that being cooperative still led to detention. Ultimate live incident shows failures in judgment, communication, and de-escalation, demonstrating how not to handle such situations and how easily public confidence can be undermined.
How far being amicable's got me so far. Do you see what I mean? Why would I be amicable now, you lot? I wouldn't, would I? Jesus! It wasn't suspicious. I told her exactly what I was doing.
explain to you why you've been detained.
I wasn't down there doing what she said.
We're gonna back and forth.
Right, well, off you go then.
Well, I'm going to go back in. Okay, all I would say is that you might get other police coming.
I couldn't care less. I'll go through them like I don't know what if I do.
No worries at all, sir. Alright, thank you for your
I'll kick the backside.